Everybody's ready. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, we're gonna do an intro. We're just gonna go straight into the hero pool.
Welcome back to Luccini Gaming versus Infamous Captain's Draft 4.0 Minor, and this is game 2.
South America qualifier.
South American qualifier. Yeah. All right, let's look here. Okay.
Techies.
So straight off the bat, you want to look for the combos or the OP heroes that don't have a lot of counters.
There's a Drow strat in
Drow.
here.
Yeah, I did see Drow. Yeah.
There's a Void AA, Void Jakiro.
Timbersaw. In the right hand.
Combo Shane.
But he's a hero that has very few counters, right?
Yeah.
So
there's also, I mean, a couple of the strength heroes in this game are reasonably good. Like if a DK gets picked, I could see Timber being pretty solid. That Bloodseeker is there's no chance that that's getting. Yeah, he's
out of
making it anyway. We do not have a Spirit Breaker this time around. We've actually had so much Spirit Breaker in this qualifier.
It's just such a good hero, you know. It kind of does it
all. But it's just been in so many drafts. That's the thing. It's like we've been seeing it a disproportionate amount, I think.
Nature's profits when you have to kind of watch out for as well. If you build your team with little wave clear, that could be something that could destroy you.
Yeah, I think if one team gets like Prophet Jakiro, that's just so much push. That's gross. What's the deep push situation like? We got Legion,
Winter
Timber, we got Alk. Okay, so deep push is pretty good this game.
Yeah, even DK, Beastmaster, Tiny. There's quite a lot.
What about AoE team fight? Is it pretty much just the Void? Is he the be all and
Void
end all
AA is there.
Yeah,
Jakiro is there.
Yeah.
The
Wyvern, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
There are so many supports.
I don't really like Void as a hero at the moment, though. I think his ulti's too long a cooldown. I like scrappy heroes that have no cooldowns, like Tiny, for example. A lot more. You're like being able to continuously fight. Like in the last game, when Nagi used the song in the mid lane, Luccini, or when Infamous used the song, Luccini immediately just took Roshan and started to win the game from them using their big cooldown. So, I don't know. I just like the small cooldowns that aren't as important a lot more.
Yeah. So what other? I mean, there's a potentially pretty deathball-y lineup in here if you go like Beastmaster, Dazzle, plus one of the other like a decent pushing hero. Like I think you could even Beastmaster, Dazzle, Jakiro, something like that, and just mow down buildings. But I'm okay with this Jakiro. First overall pick.
Wait, is there no audio?
Huh?
Is there no audio on this screen, or am I crazy? Like when Jakiro gets...
I have sound. I heard Jakiro.
Yeah. Okay, I just had to tap in and out apparently.
Okay.
That was weird.
Here you go.
Some other heroes, I guess. No damage over time. Templar Assassin could be very effective for Infamous in this. Like Jakiro has quite a lot, so I guess Infamous is the team to pick it. Man, Captain's Draft is so cool. You can just last pick a hero, and you can actually, or even like middle pick a hero and screw people. It's so cool.
Okay, so other than what are the good AA combos are there here? There's no like
Void,
Nyx, or
Void, Nyx, Ricky.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna take the AA Void. Pretty classic stuff. I like the other nice thing about AA Void beyond the team fight setup potential is I think the AA is a strong enough laner to compensate for Void being kind of a pretty trashy laner, or not. He's not complete garbage, but he's just not a strong laner, right?
Yeah,
he can kind of get bullied. He doesn't really bring that much to the lane.
His kill potential
at level 1 or 2.
Low.
Yeah, he's just gonna hit you, right? That's kind of all he has. So nothing too interesting.
The chilling touch, the jazz hands, if you will, is extremely effective on Void's lack of damage in Chrono early game as well.
The other nice synergy between AA and Void is the super value Ice Vortex.
Oh, right? yeah, because of the bash.
Void's bash damage is magical. I like that synergy a lot, actually.
That's a nice one.
That's another one of those little minor things.
And if you think about it, right, if AA surrounds the Chronosphere in vortexes, he runs faster around, and Void runs faster inside. So they could do like a dance if they wanted to. I don't think they will.
If they wanted to.
Ricky.
Okay, I like the silence against the Void. I think that's solid.
I love Ricky against AA as well. I think AA is a hero that generally kind of doesn't really want to be that close to the team. He's kind of off on his own. And if you find him with Ricky, he's like guaranteed to kill him.
Yeah, I think this DK pick is really smart and kind of lucky that it's in the pool actually, because I think it's a decent matchup against the Quap and also a hero that I mean, he's still gonna get pressured. The Quap's probably gonna get like 2 points up in the dagger, and the Ricky's gonna be in his lane all the time. But at least he can kind of tolerate it, right? He can spam breathe fire. He can get a little bit of farm. He can go and rotate to another lane once he gets level 6.
And he's also
tower there. He's
ranged, so he can attack in Chronosphere. And he has the stun is extremely good against Quap as well. Having more lockdown is never a bad thing, especially with AA. You can them two stuns together like nearly stack perfectly, so you can follow up pretty well.
Yep, and they've got the root now as well from the Crystal Maiden. Their supports are pretty squishy.
They're both ice element as well, which isn't.
Yes, that's the hidden synergy.
Yes.
I think that's it for the Frosty heroes this game. Unfortunately, no Tusk. Yeah.
CM counters the crap out of Ricky, in my opinion. If you have vision of him, Ricky can't use his ulti. He can't use his like. It shuts him down a lot because Ricky, if he gets caught, is usually just ulti, and you have a bit of time for your team to follow up or smoke cloud or this kind of stuff. But CM's amazing.
He probably just maxed the Frostbite this game. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Two heroes is very strong against.
And for Infamous, so they don't really have to pick too much more building damage since they have the Jakiro.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah, is it mostly about the like you can just blow up CM?
Yeah,
or AA
exactly.
Like, free kills?
These two heroes are literally free, and especially for Queen of Pain, Tiny. Like Queen of Pain can kill one, Tiny can kill the other one. Ricky can find them. I don't know. Their team's kind of weird though. Like they don't really have a. I guess Tiny's their initiator, but at the same time he doesn't want to initiate. He wants to kill AA or CM in the backlines. You know.
Yeah, and to do that he has to get some vision. I guess the Ricky can kind of scout for him.
True.
Essentially, is that's often what you're doing when you have these secondary initiator heroes, right? You often have some big dumb beefy hero to go and run into the fight, and just kind of scout out the lay of the land so that your secondary initiators can get in, like a Sand King or a Magnus, or in this case Tiny.
Oh,
so, all right.
Luccini could go Drow, couldn't they?
Yeah, the silence would be good. I mean, they don't really have any laning synergy.
They have the dragon knife later. I don't know.
It kind of works.
It's not that good actually. Now that I think about it.
I don't know how much I believe in this core Monkey King. I feel like it's being very
especially against these tanky like
recently.
Void's hard to kill. Dragon has a lot of armor. AA gives vision. It's so does CM. It's kind of hard. When you pick, you need.
So what are they gonna do? Do you think it's like Monkey, maybe even like Monkey, Jakiro, Ricky? But then I don't know if you want to do anything too aggro because then you have to leave Tiny on his own, and I don't think Tiny is a particularly good
Tiny hates
1v1
that.
hero.
He needs mana. He has like no armor. He kind of hits hard, so he can CS well, but apart from that, it's a disaster.
That's all he's got. Yeah. So I guess maybe just Monkey King off lane, Jakiro Tiny safe, Quap mid, Ricky roaming, Luccini looking for either an off lane or a safe lane. They have options. If they want to just go like the full 5-man route, they could even just pick something like Jug. Even could be.
Yeah, I prefer a range hero. That's why, like I said, Drow, because literally there's no other cores that are ranged.
Cores, yeah. Just pick techies. Just do it.
Oh, don't.
Fine. I think Razor is maybe okay here.
Razor
as well.
I just don't find it very interesting as far as heroes go. I like at least Drow does the silence and kind of makes everyone else do a lot of damage. That's kind of cool.
He's a bit dynamic.
Yeah. A little bit. Beastmaster. Nice. A way to deal with Monkey King. Some good vision.
Yeah.
Like vision and axes. Beastmaster's the Monkey King killer, to be honest.
Yeah.
That
AA. 100%.
This is a pretty old combo. AA Beastmaster. You use the Hawk to scare them out. You roar. Summon your Necrobook. AA casts his ulti. Solo kill pretty much anyone. They have a lot of combos with AA actually. Very cool.
Yeah. The Necrobook is super valued this game as well, right? Monkey King and Tiny are both very mana reliant, but don't particularly have very big mana pools.
Ricky
and
Viz,
and then there's the detection aspect for the Ricky.
it's kind of the same with Ricky though. He has like 200 mana, or it's like very very low.
Yeah, so I like this Beastmaster pick quite a bit. Not really gonna do that much in the Chrono. I wonder if he might adjust his build a little bit, given that he has the Crystal Maiden on his team. Yeah, there's the possibility to maybe get some more points up in axes, get a little bit more that way. But the Hawk is just so good, so
maybe go Hawk and axes instead of the attack speed, because
yeah, I don't have to get so many points in the inner beast.
I like it. Yeah, I do prefer Luccini's draft, to be honest. Tiny as a hero for me is, if you don't kill the person you're trying to kill in your combo, you are literally going to get kited for the rest of the team fight. You know, you need a BKB, you need movement speed items, you need so much for that hero to win.
I mean, they're just gonna sick a boar on you and you're done, right?
He's useless.
All right, Shane, overlay.
Oh, Jesus, you're good. How do you do that? That is impressive. That was like right on time and everything. Oh, here we go.
I'm just thinking about the buttons that I would be pushing if I was the one streaming.
That is very impressive.
Oh, another pause. This time it is Luccini instead.
You should do this professionally. I think
that's an idea, Shane.
It is. The only reason I'm casting these games is because everyone else from Moonduck got hired for an event.
Yeah.
They left me here to deal with this.
It's just one day.
Oh,
I'm doing the
CIS
be the last
as well.
day of Captain's Draft qualies on the on this current patch. I think all the other qualifiers are going to be next patch.
I can't wait to start watching pro games on this new patch. Like, usually what happens, there's like 2 weeks where one hero is like first pick, first ban. Nobody really knows what's going on. And then
nobody really knows why.
Yeah, they're just like, I don't know, Arteezy played it or something. There's some weird obscure reason. And then everyone's like, wait a second, this hero's shit. And then they like everyone just goes back to picking Earthshaker again or something.
Oh, they added neutral sleeping again?
Yeah, they did. It's really cool.
Oh, I am the Juke King again. It's back.
You know what I really like? If they added if they made the neutrals look like Centaur again. And Ogre. I missed that. That was the most fun.
Oh, right. That was pretty funny.
You could kill a neutral creep, hide in a camp, and pretend to be a neutral creep, and no one would be able to tell the difference until you started attacking them. It was amazing.
Captain's mode now has an extra ban in the first phase. Ah, interesting. Illusions can hit Roshan. Illusions benefit from health and mana regen. Yeah, well, they deal 80% less damage rather than dying instantly. So you can use illusions to do a little bit. I mean, you could use them to tank before anyway. So
yeah, I guess it helps a bit. Right? It's more of a comfort.
It's a Phantom Lancer buff.
Yeah, true. But it's more like, you know, oh no, I press Manta and they accidentally auto attack Roshan.
Yeah,
you know, like that. The amount of times I've done that is pretty high.
Yeah. Fountain does a little bit more damage. Oh, Fountain doesn't. The Fountain doesn't have flat mana regen anymore. Rip dropping your items in Fountain to get mana back slightly faster.
I'm happy with that. That was a bit over.
Hex can no longer be dispelled.
Oh, finally! Finally, they buffed it.
That's nutty.
It needed that though. It was terrible.
Yeah. I think, it helps Lion a lot. It helps Scythe of Ice.
I might buy the item now.
Yeah.
Like the only on into cores I played, it was such a. I guess I have to buy it, but I don't really want to buy a kind of item.
Yeah, it was like, oh, this guy has a BKB and I need to blink.
Exactly.
Blink disable him instantly, so we'll do that. Lifesteal is no longer a unique attack modifier. Arcane Orb is no longer a unique attack modifier.
There is no unique attack modifiers.
Yeah. The first note is removed the remaining unique attack modifiers.
Alright, so Satanic OD. Let's go.
Removed cliffing restrictions for Rubik, Magnus, Dexter, etc. Wait, do they just remove a lot of the cliffs? I need to look at the map actually. That's
I need to play the game.
Yeah.
Realistically, I think I have no clue. about any of these patch things until I play, you know, like 100 games on it or something. And then I'll have a reasonable idea of what's good and bad. They're playing X's and O's on the map. Are they allowed to do that, admin?
I'll allow it.
Alright, let's see. Alright, can I play with them?
No, they can't. They can't see you.
Get wrecked, bitches! I won!
Shane wins.
Destroyed. Why did they pause at the start of every game? What's happening here?
I don't know.
Well,
But it's a different team this time. So.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Was there 15 minutes applied to their entire series, or just the game? Yeah.
Let me read the rules. 10 minutes per game.
Okay, grand.
I'm timing it. Don't worry.
You still sleepwalking?
Hmm?
You still sleepwalking? Yeah.
Yep.
I walked in on like Baseskip and I were sharing a room at the Galaxy Battles event, and I walked in and Baseskip was like sitting on the bed, like looking at the door, but he was actually asleep. And he was.
I was like propped up on my elbow, wasn't I? I wasn't
No,
actually
you
sitting.
you were sitting. You were sitting up.
Ah, weird.
It was terrifying. And
I've never had anybody tell me that I've.
And you were kind of mumbling as well. Like,
yeah, weird.
And I tried to ask you a question, but you just didn't answer or pay me any response, so I freaked out.
Yeah. No,
That was terrifying.
I'm sorry, buddy.
You might.
Didn't mean to spook you.
Do you think you could be possessed?
I've
heard of possessions.
Yeah, maybe that hotel was haunted.
Let's see. All right. At least they're not pinging. I'm happy with this. I can pause all day.
Yeah. Yep. Courier's more expensive.
Yeah, that one's weird. And it auto upgrades. I hate the auto upgrade. That is such a stupid mechanic. Why would they auto upgrade a courier? Like, you know that feeling, right? You're playing Bounty Hunter or Ricky, and you're in between the towers, and you're like, I pray to God that this courier isn't upgraded, and out walks that little donkey really slowly right up to your face. That feeling, you know, that randomness, amazing, fucking amazing. But now it's gone. It's just, oh, it's 3 minutes. There's no point even going.
But it makes you kind of wonder what the point of it even upgrading is.
I guess they increased
it's like for
the
legacy
cost.
reasons almost. No, but I mean, like, what? I even have walking courier at all?
I guess so. You have to choose which lane gets their items first.
True.
And you know the bottle's slower and that kind of stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
That
it has courier shield again.
Yeah.
Instead
But
of
no speed. Yeah.
Yeah, no speed burst, and it can't courier can't refill bottle. That's a big change. Oh, never mind. We got Dota to watch.
All right, we're back.
What a time to be alive. We got captain's draft going on. We got patch notes. Ooh.
The dream. No more of this
actually,
shenanigans. From CM, the TP ward.
This is me every game.
God, look at this
nerdery. I'm coming to block your camps. I'm coming to scout your lanes.
Jericho, look at him.
What a lad.
He seems unsure what to do now. He kind of stopped moving and walked around a little bit and was like,
Talking to his team, maybe?
Yeah.
Do I block this?
Probably, yeah.
So we have Pepita on the Monkey King. So it looks like it's actually side lane Queen of Pain, and it's mid Monkey King versus the Dragon Knight. Faceless Void is currently in the off lane, but it looks like they're kind of putting together an aggro try. Meanwhile, Beastmaster is just setting up to lane bottom.
I really like the Beastmaster solo safe lane. I think
I think it's good.
He's difficult to gank. He can farm easily under the tower with the boar. It's just all around very good.
Right, and get in there, Schofield.
Oh, let's see what happens. Do we have any?
If he steals this, I think he dies, right? So.
No, I don't think so. He got it.
Entry frostbite.
No, they did the nothing.
Nope. It's just harassing.
Oh my God, this is the worst thing ever as a mid laner. Go away, because if you turn around to attack him, he's going to love that. You're going to miss your block.
As well.
Oh my God.
You already miss your block because of the defense.
Oh my God.
It's really annoying. Look at this. Monkey King gets the the slight overblock still like
Nah, he's still
really
happy
really
though.
good.
Monkey King against a melee hero. The dream.
The dream. Go get that deny.
Oh no, he did what? He didn't get the range creep, didn't he?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
He's the BM turned into a salve. Alright, let's check out the other lanes. I think mid lane's kind of Monkey King should destroy him until Dragon Knight gets a few points in his breathe fire. He can nuke out the wave and maybe do okay with some.
Don't give him the stacks. Give him the stacks.
Tiny's in the bottom lane. He started out top, but they rotated the crop when they were aware of the lane from. Oh, is Jakiro gonna get the boar? Oh, he does. Never mind. Okay. Quap dies in the top lane.
To just the support.
What?
I mean, he's got
Blink?
I guess he maybe
just
got forced to use it. And
He
then
must
just
have
got punched to death.
misplayed, yeah, somehow. I don't know. I'm sorry for missing now. I just didn't expect a Quap to die against one stun.
He's still got plenty of regen, but
Unusual.
he's
I don't
got
know.
0 CS so far, not having a very fun time, and the Radiant supports are actually just using the side pull, which is pretty sweet for them. They're getting some extra experience. I like the decision to go aggro this game. I think it would have been very powerful against a Tiny. The dodging is probably pretty smart from this, but I don't know if their lanes are working out the way that they were expecting, other than the mid lane with the Monkey King.
Yeah, Monkey King against melee is always going to be good, right? He's 14 for 7. He's doing great. This whole kind of Ricky has been doing pretty much nothing. Apart from the 3 or 4 attacks in the middle lane. He's waiting on this bottle to come with the dragon.
Yeah,
Knight,
if he snipes the bottle, then I think it's all worth.
but his timing is kind of on off.
Yeah, and there's no way. There's no way the Dragon Knight like runs it out, right? He runs back to the tier 2 and he grabs it there. I'm sure.
Just wait for 20 more seconds and it's auto upgraded.
Going for Pepita. Can he make it out of here? He's got the boundless strike.
Oh, the auto attack with the jazz hands. Beautiful. I didn't expect him to die, but that damage from the AA. Chilling touch was
Most powerful jazz hands in the world.
beautiful. Alright, Schofield spots out the Beastmaster.
I mean, he's done a good job as a walking ward this game, but not a whole lot. Oh, he stole the bounty rune.
He did steal the
Give him that.
Oh.
No, don't give him the stacks.
It's impossible not to. He's a ranged hero. Oh, he dodged it!
Ooh, the sidestep.
Oh, that was nice. The Tokyo Drift. Oh, top lane. Oh, they're diving in. Oh, did you?
Punch him.
Time dilation.
Punch him.
Time dilation. Oh, he's not interested. He's out.
He's fine.
Yeah,
I
Schofield.
feel like
Go on.
Luccini's lineup uses the Arcane Aura pretty well.
Definitely
game.
a lot of strength and
Especially the Dragon Knight, right?
and even Beastmaster, like summoning boar, summoning.
Stinger is just getting punched. Once he goes to play, he's gonna get. He's playing with fire.
He's done it. He's fucked.
Is he dead anyway? Go, cut through. Oh,
I-
another kill happening elsewhere.
Bottom lane.
Bottom lane.
They get the ice path out on Beastmaster. Gian is getting brought down pretty hard. They blink strike in. Schofield's in pretty deep. They have the Hawk for vision as well with the boar. They have a TP in, no dust. They have the vision though. Oh, they're gonna. Oh yeah, he's just out of tower range now. He has 3 tangos. He's home free. See you later, nerds. He places an observer on the way out as well. That's a reminder.
That's value.
Oh, is he gonna get the kill? He has Orb of
Turn
Venom.
around and hit him. Just hit him.
He
Just hit him.
doesn't
Don't
have
let him
any
backstab
damage.
you.
Oh my
Don't
god.
let him backstab you.
This is so clowny. I'm definitely going.
Right.
Oh, he bought a Sentry Ward!
He's dead, he's dead.
That's great stuff. That's what you
I
get
don't
for
know what you
turning
expect.
around.
I don't know what he expected.
I
The
don't know.
Beastmaster just turns to face him, and then what?
Yeah, like he has brown boots. That's it.
Yeah.
He does no damage. 48 damage to his face. You know, it's not. He's not the most potent attacker.
No.
And
Another
then the
pause.
PM pause.
Yeah, the Beastmaster pause.
Mm-hmm. That's what I meant.
Yep.
400 ping sick.
We can check. We can verify.
Oh yeah, verify that, admin.
Well, I have 370 ping.
What do I have?
240.
I'm playing just fine.
Yeah, you should start playing on Brazil.
Okay, so Monkey King, kind of doing very, very well. Same as Tiny. But it's how well do you think these guys will do going into like Monkey into Beastmaster? Is pretty rough, you know. Beastmaster constantly has vision of you. Then you have a lot of stuns and a lot of lockdown against Monkey King, which he does not like very much. And if he's gonna be, if Beastmaster is extremely pro, he can do the roar push out of Monkey King ulti.
Oh yeah.
That's,
Shove him off to the side.
Yeah,
it's actually kind of tough for Monkey King to stay in his ulti.
It
this
is,
game,
isn't it? Because of the vision.
Yeah, there's the vision, there's the cold feet as well. He doesn't just want to stand there and get stunned. Whoop, Jericho's in some trouble.
Oh, that's not where you want to blink. Oh!
Why, Stinger? He's also got 2 points in blink. 1 point dagger, 2 points blink.
I don't know what's happening here. This is a bit of an odd one. And bottom lane is like so difficult to gank, right? You have this Beastmaster Hawk constantly hanging around the place. What is Stinger up to? He's just leeching experience. Oh, mid lane. They go for the kill on AA.
KZ.
Oh, they might be too deep. They're definitely too deep. The Dragon Knight can come in as well. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, he has the lifesteal. Is it enough? Is it enough?
Lifesteal?
No, it's definitely not. Is it? I don't know. Oh, he does. Quap gets the kill though onto the Dragon Knight. Oh, pretty good. Pretty good.
He needed that.
He definitely
Really
did.
needed that.
I think that's the best move overall for Infamous.
Yeah, that's pretty good. The Tiny's still getting good farm as well. The Void is free farming, but that's the price you pay
Jericho
for ganking with your cores.
What's the follow-up? Alright.
There is none. The blink away.
That level 2 blink surprising them.
Yeah. This Tiny's actually doing really good damage to the bottom tier 1. Looks like Kataro is going to be able to take this before too long. A little bit surprised.
It is, yeah. I guess the toss does a reasonable amount, and honestly, I think Siege Creep.
Oh, I think it's because the Jakiro is down there as well.
Yeah, true. But the Siege Creeps do way too much damage in my opinion nowadays.
Yeah, they're very strong. Okay, so they've rotated the lanes now. Oh, they want this kill.
He has Chronosphere. Can he turn it around? Oh, he still might die. Oh, Schofield gets rooted and destroyed. Alright, that was a nice turnaround. Very, very nice play. I was a bit skeptical.
He had the smoke screen the whole time.
What?
On Ricky.
No way.
He did.
Oh god.
He's beat, like, I mean, look, he's beat most of the way through level 3.
Do you ever feel guilty, basically, about throwing him under the bus like that?
I mean, yeah, a little bit.
Like, when you say it in such a polite tone, all I hear is, this shitter Ricky didn't do this or whatever, you know what I mean? That's like you would hear in a pub game. Like. Alright, they're going for the kill in mid.
Bash him.
Oh god. Only 3 stacks. Monkey has no... He has, wait, what? Time dilation doesn't work on tree dance? Alright.
Bash.
Oh my god, they're so tanky. Monkey's going for it, but...
The juke!
This is... Oh. Invis rune there. So fortunate. Madara getting whacked on.
Run. Oh, okay, get him.
Okay, got the smoke cloud up. Oh. What's happening?
Kills are happening.
Oh, the... Monkey King gets the boundless strike off, causing Void to die finally. Man, this entire time, Tiny's just in the bottom lane having a grand time. Nobody's bothered him at all. It's great.
His inventory, he's actually so farmed. It's only 8.5 minutes in. Look at this. He's huge.
And he's level, like, nearly level 8. He's killed the boar a few times. This thing gives, like, a lot of experience. What is it, like 70 or something, 60 something experience? It's ridiculous. Objective wise as well, like, no, the only tower to fall is the Radiant safe lane tower at 9 minutes. It's quite unusual.
Yeah. Tiny doesn't really have, I guess the one thing to say for Luccini this game is that Tiny doesn't necessarily farm this section of the jungle that they've opened up that well.
Yeah.
Like if it was a Darkseer or something, he would be getting out of control.
Oh, they might just catch him here. To get the frostbite out onto the tiny. AA's following up top lane. Get a kill onto
What is
Ricky.
that roar range? Oh,
that was
word.
All right. So the 2 for nothing. The solo kill onto actually was it the AA ulti? No, it was just a solo kill on Ricky top lane, and then they find the tiny in the bottom lane. The wards from both teams actually favoring the Radiant jungle.
I think that makes sense, given that that's the first place that the building's fallen, right?
Thanks.
He's Dragon Knight, dude.
Yeah, that's true. But I think just given the Monkey King who's boundless is always a bit risky.
Yeah, it is. Not so much for you, but maybe
for the supports. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
CM's like, come on, bruh.
don't do this to me.
Oh, can they find?
Oh,
that was so close.
Alright, Void's still just farming. Gonna be going for the Mask of Madness build this game. Stinger still working towards his Yules. Queen of Pain with some pretty middling net worth.
Oh, the Juke shoes. From and maybe the turnaround. He can't heal now. Oh my lord.
Dead.
What a turnaround. Gian with them Duke shoes, dodging the jump from Monkey King. God damn.
And he steals the last shot on the D ward. Alright, get a little bit more fun. He's going for the Dominator build.
I like it.
I like it a lot actually on the Beastmaster. What do you think the best creep is?
I like the stun follow up after Roar. Or if you want to push, obviously you get an aura creep. But I like the Centaur. Roar into Centaur, runs in and then stomps afterwards.
Yeah, I think the Centaur's pretty sweet. Could also maybe make an argument for like the Dark Troll.
Yeah.
I think another route this game would be really good against Monkey King, Ricky, just like we were talking about with the Crystal Maiden, right? All the same reasons.
Oh, they find Tiny again. Jericho doesn't have his ulti yet. He's kind of in a bad position. Schofield is very insistent that Infamous have good control over this side of the map.
Yeah, they've been putting a lot of emphasis over there, but the Void's now opened up the top side by taking out this tier 1, so he's gonna start getting even more farm up here. Do you think the Void is scary this game with a bunch of farm, or?
I like that he's done it, but in general I don't think Void's done that well.
Hatsune Miku.
Honestly, I'd like him to become an initiator rather than a farmer. So I like the Shadow Blade in that side.
Oh.
He has the leap.
Yeah, he's fine.
They could have turned, maybe. Unsure as to who's behind the Tiny. They don't have vision past that, I guess. And Monkey King
this team is somewhat nearby. But...
Well, they had the Beastmaster Roar, the AA Ice Blast, and Chronosphere, but they weren't sure, I guess, where Monkey King was, and they were afraid of that. Or it could have been the just, oh god, you know, the panic.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they don't see any heroes if you look at their vision.
Yeah,
exactly. I mean, they just saw the Queen of Pain farming top, but Queen of Pain going for Soul Ring.
What?
Just kind of farming, I guess. Trying to catch back up. So it's become very, very common on all kinds of core heroes recently.
It's a good item. Like, I don't know. I prefer the old Clarity backpack stuff. I'm a big fan of that. Like, just get like 5 or 6 Clarities.
Big fat stack of Clarity.
Yeah. They're really cheap. They're super effective.
Monkey King just going for an Echo Saber. Doesn't have it just yet. Still needs the Ogre Club.
Is it? Alright, it's only 12, 13 minutes in. It feels like it's a lot. Monkey King.
Oh, this bitch been
playing with fire in the mid lane. Oh, that could be. Oh my god, if he knew! He does know! He's holding the Chronosphere! His balls of steel, this lad! Holy shit.
I mean, he knew the Primal Spring was on cooldown, so he couldn't.
True.
As soon as he jumped on that tree, he was stuck for the tree dance.
That patience, though, from Madara.
That was sick.
That was really sick.
They're going in. Oh, left chrono.
Ah, whatever. They got the kills mid. It's all good, dude.
One good play. One. I mean, I think it's still reasonable.
You know what? I have it figured out. His OR button is faulty. In the mid lane, he wanted to press it, and in the top lane, he didn't. It makes so much sense now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Alright,
John running through. He's got a dust. Schofield cannot afford to reveal that he's here.
Did he body block him?
No, he didn't block him at all.
Okay.
Oh, he's keeping the Hellbear Smasher.
Yeah, the attack speed aura is pretty good, I guess. Good for the boars, stacks your aura. Mid lane though.
Alright, stunned up on the hero.
And the blink. The style points. 10 out of 10. Tiny has to do a lot. He just completed the blink a minute ago. I really want to see a big impact from this Tiny here.
Yeah, he needs to go and get like 3 or 4 kills. Yeah. But can he even do that? Aren't they just gonna 5-ban Luccini? Like I think they can just kind of stay together and
with the auras from the Beastmaster. With
yeah, and the vision. If the Tiny ever jumps in, he's just gonna get roared or dragon tailed or chronoed.
Schofield doing a good bit of work here with the scouting. Places an observer ward in a very good position.
I mean, that's the majority of what he's done all this game, really. Just kind of scouting for his team. This is where he needs to...
He needs to come up big. He needs to get the good smoke.
Tiny's
oh,
push.
God, they found the quap. Monkey King gets dropped to the ground. Oh, God, he's their most farmed hero. He's their hope. And he just evaporates. Bottom lane, Tiny's doing quite a lot of damage.
No TP. He's got no TP.
He has no teleport scroll. Oh, my God, if they figure this out. Top lane.
Of course they can figure it out, they just click on it.
Yeah, but like a lot of teams wouldn't check, I guess. I don't know.
He just got the courier. Wait.
It doesn't have a TP on it as a bottle!
It's still on the courier!
It's TP's still on the fucking courier! What do you mean? Of course they'll figure it out! He hasn't fucking figured it out! Jesus fuck, the CM's gonna solo kill him! An insult to injury! Oh god, oh what, just leave him there. Oh.
What was that?
I don't fucking know what the hell is going on.
Alright, Void in some trouble, but he's got the chrono.
Oh, what? He leaped true ice. Oh, he's gonna turn it around.
Chrono.
Oh, he's not in the chrono, but it doesn't really matter.
Fine, he's dead anyway.
Okay. Alright, I need a second. Holy shit.
Okay, Dark Troll chasing. Goldstinger gets the blink for it. Infamous just crumbling, falling apart at the seams. Hatsune Miku's trying to split push on the mid lane. He's probably very dead. Yep. They're just kind of running down lanes and dying.
Jesus Christ.
What is happening?
It's literally like, it's kind of very similar to the last game. Infamous do pretty well, pretty good. You know, Tiny's free farming, the Monkey King's winning mid, and then all of a sudden, just a switch just turns, and they're like, it just crumbles. The entire game just falls apart. Look at Tiny. He's just walking into the Beastmaster.
I mean, he's got a haste.
But he can't run after that.
Gonna get stuck.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
There's no vision there at all. He's just running up that hill. Look at their vision. They don't see anything.
All right.
Radiant structures are
yeah, you know, sometimes in Captain's Draft you get so confused with the heroes you're playing you forget how to play Dota. That's all I can say. And again, Luccini getting this early Roshan. And what kind of congestion? They have the liquid fire. But they have no idea. Monkey King is pretty good fighting around the Roshan, but he doesn't actually have any items. Alright, Monkey King's in position. Oh, he's not really in position. Oh, that blink.
These blink quelling blades are gonna be his undoing.
What?
Okay, Sonic Wave?
The 3-man smoke hits on 3 of them. They get the stun off onto the Void. He's unable to do anything in this fight. He gets the leap, last second leap. Can he turn it around with a Chronosphere? Oh, it's uncool. It's uncool. Oh my god, Schofield on the backlines. Okay. They found the Tiny. He's kind of in a difficult. Oh, the turn. Tiny is caught off here and on the other side. Okay, that was pretty messy. They have Chronosphere up.
They're really low, but
the difference in team fights when Ricky gets a smoke cloud off. Oh my god. Like he got a three-man smoke cloud. Infamous like just did so much better. But
they just needed the Void to die in the smoke screen.
It was so close, right? If he had Chronosphere, that fight would have been totally different.
Well, they've got Chrono up now. I guess they just heal up,
back,
wait for respawns, go back to the Roshan pit.
This'll come in handy.
Oh man, this game's pretty hype.
It's getting crazy. Oh, Crystal Maiden spots the Ricky.
He's pretty tanky, CM.
Oh, he chopped the sentry. I think he's out of there.
Dust is up.
Maybe not.
He has dust. Choosing not to use it.
They just
Monkey is. With these, they push him away.
He's just getting everywhere.
God, poor lad. He's just bullying at this stage. Schofield on the back lines. Is he gonna get A ulti? Oh my god. Monkey King buys back. I'm not sure about that one. Oh god, he's gonna TP into his death? Oh Jesus. Oh, it's so difficult to watch.
God,
Ricky still has vision of them. Don't you worry.
He's scouting them.
He knows where they are.
If he goes for the Aegis steal, he's just farming there.
No.
Got some chat wheel spam going on from Infamous.
They are, well, there's not much else they can do. They've been dead for most of the game. I guess they want to entertain themselves.
It looks like Luccini are gonna make the run back. They got 2-1 by Midas Club in the very first round. Ooh, Schofield almost got sniped. But yeah, they got 2-1 by Midas Club in the first round of this qualifier, and now they are looking like they're gonna be meeting them in the grand finals. So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's interesting. It's only a 6K net worth lead, but a 19 kill discrepancy. So
Well, it's not so much the gold or the experience or even the item differences or anything. It's literally how Luccini are playing compared to how Infamous is playing. That Roshan fight was the best thing that Infamous has done in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like Infamous really need the Tiny and the Ricky to kind of play together. They need the Ricky to go scout ahead, find somebody farming a creep camp or something, and then use that vision to have the Tiny come in and get a kill. Like, how many Tiny solo kills or like pickoffs have we seen in this game?
Zero,
It feels like it's been almost none.
Yeah, 0. Yeah. The thing for me is, right, you give Tiny. Oh god. What are you doing?
What's his plan?
What are you doing? I don't know what the hell's happening here. This is no. What was that, basically? Come on, analyze that. I don't want to say anything mean, but like, Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Infamous are looking
Real bad.
way worse than they did yesterday.
Oh, he's dead too. It's the chain. Like, I see him literally walks up to a Queen of Pain and frostbites her. She doesn't have any increased cast range. She doesn't have any movement speed bonuses. I don't know.
Very strange game.
Very odd, yeah. And now they have the Beastmaster push. They have the level 2 Necro book for the Aura. They have the Beastmaster Aura. The Dragonite ulti, the Aegis. It's go time.
This tower is gonna melt. I mean, they don't have the chrono, but it doesn't really matter that much. Schofield looking at the back
okay, they're going for it. Schofield scouting. He's on the scout. He's on a quarter of his HP. Let's see what Tiny can get off here. They initiate with the Dragonite onto the Monkey King. He's pinging it. Nobody's listening. On the other side, they get the AA blast off onto Tiny. Tiny is essentially useless in that team fight. Schofield also, he gets his ulti off, but
keep channeling. Keep going.
Yep,
Yeah,
don't stop. Alright, I don't know. I'm not sure what to say about this one. It's just a complete outplay by Luccini. I
feel like we haven't seen what Infamous's draft is like capable of at all. To me, they can't split push that heavily because the Luccini have really good catch. All three of their cores can potentially catch you while you're split pushing, but they also have better team fight, so it makes the game really hard for Infamous to play. But even then, some of the stuff that they've been doing is just really, really odd. Like, to me, it seems really straightforward to have the, it's not, Ricky's level 8. It's not like him dying is a very big deal. So If he just goes and finds somebody,
Do you think Ricky's
surely they
is
should
the
be
is the
able to-
problem here?
I don't think Ricky's the problem. I think it's just that they're not playing together.
Yeah,
right?
their
It's not the-
synergy isn't there at all.
Yeah, yeah. It's like when you have this kind of disconnect in a team, it's not the fault of either individual player.
Well, but what I'm saying, maybe no, I don't mean the player itself. I mean the hero. Like,
Oh,
does
the
it
hero.
is it fundamentally not there? It might be their play style. They might be used to it. I guess that's the thing about Captain's Draft, right? You have to be extremely versatile and be able to play multiple styles of Dota. And maybe this isn't their style.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, that could definitely be it.
Oh, and catch out the Ricky. He walks into a Necro 3. Not too sure about that one. It gives true sight.
An important mechanic in Dota 2 reveals invisible units.
Tower is falling.
Alright, they got the Queen of Pain locked down a little bit. Monkey King goes jumping in, goes jumping back out, and
And dead.
on the ground, in the chrono, and he's dead. And now the Tiny's getting bashed, and he's getting roared, and he's dead.
CM's laughing at. Alright, GG is called. Honestly, Luccini proving to be far superior to Infamous and Gold Skins. And they played really well. And I liked their draft a lot. I had a lot of different types of synergy. You know, you had Void with AA, Dragonite AA. They had a lot of setup, Beastmaster AA. It was really well played from step one till the end.
Yeah, and I think they set their lanes and moved around their lanes really well in both games. But I agree with you 100% that I think the safe lane Beastmaster was a really good call this game. He lost the tower pretty quickly, but he got good farm and he got really good levels, and
Yeah,
that
his
let him
experience
kind of
was perfect. Almost.
yeah.
'Cause he
let
was
them
constantly interrupting the pull with the boar and that kind of stuff.
and just let them get lots of scouting, lots of